So you wanna make a game, but you don't know what programs you need to start. Don't worry, in this video, I'll show you what basic programs you will need to start making your game. First, you will need a web browser. I know this doesn't sound like a technical tool for game development, but actually is the one that will help you the most. Through your web browser, you will download all the assets and programs you will need for your game. Once you download them, you can browse tutorials to learn to use the programs. Also, eventually, you will get stuck in your project, so you will be able to Google all your questions. Another use for your web browser is to keep you focused. I listen to music and podcasts on the background while I work. But because this can cause distractions, here's the tip. Apart from my main Chrome browser, which I use for my personal stuff, I have a secondary Chrome. It's called Canary. And because it's technically a different program, it allows you to have another account open in it. I use this Chrome when I do work-related stuff, so I don't get distractions, like Facebook or suggestions in your regular YouTube. The second tool you will be using is your game engine. In my case, I use Unity. There are other free ones, but this is the one I found out to be the best one to start with. It has a lot of tutorials online and is very simple to learn. Overall, I really like it. You can think of Unity in two parts. It has all the visual interface, the program itself, objects, assets, actions, and then you have the scripts. The scripts tell the game objects how to behave. These are written in code, and in order to write those scripts, you are gonna need to learn how to code. You will need additional programs to code, but these are usually free. I am not good with programming. That's why I use Playmaker. Playmaker is awesome, because it allows you to transform visual elements into code automatically. So you don't need to learn how to code to start programming your game. One issue Playmaker does have is that when you start making complex behaviors, coding is more efficient. The other issue is that Playmaker is not free, but Playmaker will be the tool that you will use the most of the time while working in your game, so I think it's worth it. When I bought it, I thought about it as paying for my own game, like an investment, rather than a cost. And also, expending money made the project feel more serious. In the beginning, you don't have to make your game. You have to make a basic game of your game. What I mean by this is, think of Mario games. Imagine that you replace Mario with a jumping cube. The game is still fun, even if it's not as pretty. Now imagine that you remove the jumping ability. The game would look good, but it wouldn't be fun anymore. And actually, it wouldn't even be playable, I think. So what you need is to make a basic game as good as you can before you even worry about polishing it. To do this, placeholders will be enough for you. For images, any basic drawing program will serve you. I use Photoshop. But you could use any free alternative, even Paint could work. For basic audio, you could download free assets. But the main issue I found out when using these is that they are very time consuming to find something that fits exactly every sound effect you would use. So the alternative that I recommend you is to record yourself. I know it sounds dumb, but you can do pretty complex sounds with your voice very easily. You need a punch effect? Psh! Are you collecting a coin? Ding! For now, those are actually enough to implement in your game. You will worry about finding replacement on the polishing stage. For your 3D models, Unity itself is enough to make basic models. In my game, the characters and objects are made out of simple shapes like spheres and cubes. First, focus on understanding how the model works, and then we will worry about making very cool looking ones by learning a program like Blender, for example, or importing other people's assets. Here are some extra programs that could help you. Task Manager is a program that comes with Windows. It's simple, but it shows you everything that's going on in your computer. If your computer is not running well or is not responding, here you can see what's wrong and actually fix it. Google Drive is very useful when you want to move files from your phone to your computer. When you're working on your game, for example, if you record a basic sound effect with your phone, you can transfer the file fast and simple. You can use Word or Google Documents to make lists of things that you need to do. These will help you to be more efficient and keep track of what you should work on. Skype or Discord are useful because you should share your progress with others. These are useful not only because you can talk with other people about your game and what changes you've done, but because it actually allows you to show them by sharing your screen. Okay guys, these were the programs that you will need for now to start your game. I know some of them are common programs we use on a daily basis, but it's really that simple. If you guys have any comments, please leave a comment. That would actually help me know if you guys found this content useful. And if you guys are actually interested in videos about how to make a game, subscribe so you get to see more videos like this. So see you in the next video, bye!